Hello and welcome to 5-Minute Math. Today we are looking at the 8th grade concept of calculating interest. This is standard 8.12D in the great state of Texas, and we are using item number 25 of the 2021 released STAAR test. If you have not done so already, please go ahead and take a moment to pause the video, work this problem out on your own, unpause it, and we will look at our answers together. So we've got Ben making the same deposit, $17.50, into each of the two savings accounts. So let's make sure that $17.50 goes into both 2.5% annual interest rate, but here's the difference. One is simple, one is compound. We've got no additional deposits or withdrawals, which means the principal does not change. And I'm looking for the difference between the two. Okay. So we can calculate that. It's quite a bit, but let's see. Simple interest. This is going to be my account 1. All right, so my simple interest is going to be PRT. That's the formula we have here. So that's the principal times the rate times the time. So the principal is how much money is drawing interest. That's the $17.50. And that's why this statement is so important, because if you add money or take money away, then you have to recalculate with a new principal. Our rate is going to be 2.75%, but we're not going to multiply by a percent. We're going to multiply by a decimal. So we need to take this percent, move that decimal over once, twice. Now I've got a decimal I can work with, 0.0275. Then I'm going to multiply that by the time. What do we got? 2 years. All right. So this is probably a good opportunity to grab your calculator if you have not done so already. 1750 times 0.0275. And then we're going to double that times 2. All right, so it looks like my interest here is 96.25. All right, so that's simple interest. Now let's check out our compound interest. So compound interest is a different formula. It's P, 1 plus R, and then raised to the value of T. And it's because the compound interest recalculates that principal and brings that in every time. And as the principal grows, because it's earning interest, it's recalculating there. And so let's see what we've got here. Still same principle, 1750. Now 1 plus rate is going to be 1 plus 0.0275. Then I'm going to square that because I'm raising it to the power of my time, and it's 2 years. So if we want to look at it a little bit simply, it's going to be 1750 times 1.0275 squared. Now, let's definitely bring out the calculator for that one. I'm going to first use my order of operations to know that I need to square that 1.0275 first. That's going to be a really strange number. It's going to be 1.05575625. Really big. We don't need all that. And then we're going to multiply that by the 1750. All right, and look what we're going to get. 1750 times that. And we're going to end up getting this 1847 and 0.57, we'll call that. Okay. Now, if I were to subtract those two, I wouldn't find an answer. But here's what we need to remember. This compound interest brings that principal back in. So I actually need to take the interest out. Sorry, the principal out to see what my interest actually is. I don't have to do that for the simple interest, but the compound interest I need to. So let me take out the 1750, and that's going to leave me with, all right, $97.57. Then I need to subtract from that the simple interest, and we are going to get, wow, $1.32. Not a big difference. B.